About Tali's here, ladies and gentlemen. We are live the night before the Super Bowl, and we are going to be building the New York Giants with head coach John Harbaugh with a different rebuild, like on my channel. And how it's going to be different, folks, is that basically here's how it's going to be different. First 5 seasons, I have full control. And as always, I can only jump in and play once the Giants make it to the playoff. After 5 seasons, we will have the CPU take over the roster, the Giants roster, and go from there. So right now, also for the first 3 seasons, we are using real generated draft class. So we are going to sim right through the playoff, right to the playoff, and see how well did John Harbaugh do season 1. Also have the salary cap on. We are going to make some moves. Definitely going to make some moves, but I want to see first how well did we do. How well did we do? And then go from there, start making some moves. Free agency, trade, all of that. All of the fun stuff that you can see on my channel. So right now, we're just finishing season 1. Hopefully we're in the playoff. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster right away. 1-16. 1-16. What in the world did we do? Well, the good news, obviously we are going to have the number 1 overall pick. But 1-16, that is terrible. I didn't think we would finish 1-16, to be honest with you all folks. I didn't think we would finish 1-16, folks. That is horrendous. That is horrendous. So let's go into the off season. And I can tell you folks, I'm going to make a lot of moves. 1-16, you can only get up. You cannot get any worse. I mean, you could finish 0-17, but also we have 34 million to work with, which is not enough. Not enough. And by the way, I should mention, we win 1 Super Bowl, we continue this rebuild for 10 seasons, folks. So this is not a rebuild that I win 1 Super Bowl and we end the rebuild. Mock draft number 4, Caleb Down from Ohio State, still projected to go number 1 overall to the Giants. I want to see, folks, to look at my roster to see why we finished 1-16. I know we didn't have Malik Neighbors, but still. Dexter Lawrence, how good was he? Or how bad was he? Let's look at the stats. 3 sacks. That won't cut it, folks. Considering the previous season he had 9. Brian Burns, 13 sacks, that is pretty good. We know Malik Neighbors didn't play. How well did Abdul Carter, the rookie from Penn State, do in season 1? 3 sacks. I'm disappointed considering he was a top 5 pick. I'm disappointed, folks. Not going to lie. Javon Holland, we signed as a free agent from the Dolphins. 88 tackles, not bad, but I mean, if I'm going to draft Caleb Downs, I'm definitely going to be able to trade Javon Holland. That is for sure. Jackson Dart, rookie quarterback. Wait a second, why did Jackson Dart not play? Why did Jackson Dart not play? Why did Russell Wilson play? No, actually Russell Wilson did not play. So why did Jameson Watson played over Jackson Dart. Why? I mean, he's 65 overall. This is why this game is silly, folks. Teron Tracy. We know he played because Kemp Scalaboo suffered injury in real life, which obviously was on the IR in Madden. So, 653 yards, I don't know. I mean, let's look at Wendell Robinson, who is scheduled to be a free agent. Unless we keep him, and for 5 touchdowns, 783, I'm definitely keeping him. That is for sure. And then Theo Johnson, 4 touchdowns, that is pretty good. Not going to lie, that is pretty good. Let's look at the other cornerback, Tyler Nathan. Pardon me, safety. 84 tackles, half a sack, 1 interception. So in a way, you can say he put up better numbers than Javon Allen. And finally, Dre Phillips, pretty good numbers. Let's look at the kicking wise. Looks like Graham Gano retired. I'm guessing so. So, we have to go next week. Now, this is when we have to start making moves, and we only have 34 mil. 34 mil. We are going to have some tough decision to make. I can tell you that right away, folks. Even though most of those players, I'm not going to have interest in keeping, but one I want to keep is Wendell Robinson. The way I like to see it, to do it, when I have the salary cap for rebuild, I'm looking at season 1, and I'm looking basically year 1, how much cap will it take? How much money will I have to available after season 1, if I give them 1 year deal, for example. So I see I'm going to have 2 years deal, 3 years. So he has zero desire to be back. But now we did because I had to overpay and I don't like it. Dante Banks, pardon me, is interested in coming back. And, I mean, 22 tackles, that is good. I can do better than that. And Bolton want to come back. And he's just 25 years old. And again, I mean, 85 tackles for a backup. He put up better numbers than Javon Holland, folks. I have to tell you, folks. And he is interested in coming back. So, I can give him a 5-year deal and see if I can take it just a bit down, and he accepted it. I didn't want to go too much down, because then he might have not want to come back. And in 74 tackles, that is pretty good. Half a sack, 1 interception. He's 25 years old. Going to reduce his salary, but we don't have any money, so unfortunately we'll have to say goodbye to all of those players. And now, before you're saying, Shakir, wait a second, you don't have money to spend, you only have 9 mils, what are you going to do? First, we are going to look at free agency. Look at the group, who is available, who is not. So, I might sign Brendan Autry, honestly. I might sign Brendan Autry, and you know what? Let's sign Nick Ross. Let's sign Nick Ross. Hopefully that is enough. It is. Going to move 1 week. Just want to make sure I got Nick Ross. Which did we? Or did we not? No, we did not. We did not get Nick Ross, so forgot to look at. He was with us last season, and his numbers were pretty damn good. And I see he doesn't have an offer, so I can give him something and hopefully we'll take it. Now Bobby Wagner is interested, but I'm not so much. I have no desire to bring back Evan Neal, but I can bring this guy instead. But we don't have salary cap. As well, we come in and we say, give me some offers. Now, Brian Barnes, 28 years old, is kind of old for Madden standard. Not for real life, but for Madden, is up there in age, folks. And I'm wondering if I can get a first round pick beside Lenton McCantley. Beside Lenton McCantley, let's see if I can get a first round pick. And maybe I can get like a first also 2027. So let's see. Ooh, what about the Chiefs? Because I know they didn't have Patrick Mahomes. So didn't have Patrick Mahomes because he obviously suffered an injury, torn ACL. So let's see if I can get Noah Williams and Nick Bolton. That would put the other team over the cap. No. No. That is the downside of having salary cap on. So the Eagles, no, I don't have. That's the Jags. The Jets could be a possibility. Could definitely be a good possibility, considering that they have a ton of cap space to work with. So they have a ton of cap space, which is good, pretty good. And I guess We do have a good tight end, Mason Taylor. Question is, will that cut it? No. So what about if we remove Mason Taylor? I don't like it that I have to give them picks, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, this is close. So what else do they want? They want a tight end. They want a tight end. Maybe they will take that 65 overall. No. They want a will. They want a center. Can give them this center and it's close again. Wheeling and dealing, folks. That is what I'm doing here. And since I'm giving them a second round, I want a center back. And we got a deal. We got a deal. Brian Bounds and my starting center for a pretty young, good right guard. Good center, a first round pick this year and next year. We gave up a second, which is a lot, but in multiple other picks, but it was a good deal. Jameson Watson, and I mean Singletary for a third string running back, $6.5 million. That is too much, folks. That is too much. And then Slayton. So they want to give me Debo, but he's, for Madden standard, he's up there in age. And you know what? This is actually not a bad deal. Truthfully. But the question is, can I get something more? Maybe second next year? Maybe a fourth? So we got a fourth. I mean, we traded salary and players that they have no desire. I'm not sure why the Raiders accepted it, but I'm not asking questions, folks. Now, what can I get for Javon Allen? I mean, 16 meals, that is too much. Too much. Too much. I mean, Keyshawn Booty is a good wideout. I think he's going to have a big game tomorrow in the Super Bowl against the Seahawks. I really do. But the question is, can I get a second round pick? And I just got a second from the Pats for Javon Allen, which cleared up another $2 million. We still need to get a third round pick. And we also need to get rid of Teron Tracy because I have a plan in place. I have a plan in place. My plan is to draft Jeremiah Love, one of the best running back in the upcoming draft. You can say it's the best running back in the upcoming draft. So I don't want, let's see, the Bears. If we do this trade, it's going to free up a lot of money, as you can see, folks. Let's look at the Cardinals. Maybe a third round. And let's go. We just got a third round pick. And we freed up a ton of cap space. Now the question is, what do we do? And hear me out, Giants fan. Hear me out. I know Jackson Dart is the future, but I have a chance to draft Fernando Mendoza. I have a chance to draft Fernando freaking Mendoza. We have a chance to draft Fernando freaking Mendoza, and we better do it, folks. We better do it. The Eagles don't want to do a deal. The Jags definitely want. The Jets also want, and I can get maybe their fourth. Maybe this young guy, this young player. Now, Cam Taylor-Britt is a good player, but he's a pretty good player, so trying to acquire multiple seconds from the Jets, and doesn't look like we have success. Lions are interested, but they have no money. The Pats are interested. Maybe I can get a rookie left tackle, Will Campbell. And let's see. I can get a first round pick from New England and Keyshawn Booty. No deal. Las Vegas is interested, all in the yellow, which means they are interested. But I don't know if I want this left tackle. Like, let's see how close we are to getting. Wow. So we might have a chance to land Mason Crosby. We might have a chance to land Mason Crosby, which is going to be a game changer if we can. We can land Mason Crosby, folks. That will be tremendous. So, truthfully, this is actually pretty close. It's actually pretty close. It's getting closer. Probably will take a second round pick. Maybe a second this year. Let's see, maybe I can get a fourth compensation and a fifth. And we just acquired Mason freaking Crosby and Michael Mayo. We didn't free up money, but my gosh, that is a massive move. Obviously, we don't need Keon Thibodeau. I don't want a larger mole, but the question is, can I get a second round pick? The answer is yes, I can. And what else we're going to do? I mean, his salary, he only makes $500K, folks. I don't know if that is accurate. I don't know if that is accurate. Looking to get rid of one. Now, if Mendoza wasn't in the draft, I would not trade Jackson Dart. But Fernando Mendoza is in the draft. That is the thing to remember. Fernando Mendoza is in the draft. Which allowed us to make the move. Let's get Wheeler Armwood as a backup. They are not interested. Let's look at the team that might be interested in one of those players. One. Which team need a cornerback? Which team need a cornerback? Cardinals don't necessarily need a cornerback, but I want to make a move with them because they have a ton of cap space. They have a ton of cap space. Look at Sean North. Okay, so we got a young, I mean, older cornerback, but it's okay. Now, one more thing we have to do. We have to start to restructure the contract. And I want to see what can I get for Dexter Lawrence with numbers were not good last season. So they want to give me Paris Johnson. In this case, if I give you this, can I get Walter Nolan going back? The good complementary replacement. And the 17th overall pick. And a 2028 first round pick and Marvin Harrison. So let's see if we can do it without picks. So doesn't look like. So let's look at the Chargers. The Chargers. I mean, Rashawn Slater would be phenomenal, but I rather have Joe a lot because his cap number is much lower. Okay, so I see that they want to do it. So we just got ourselves a much better left tackle and a much better wideout. Now I can shift Wendell Robinson No one is interested, probably because of his salary cap. So which position we need? We need a will. And what can I do to get Will Johnson? I will give back Sean Murphy Barton and can give you a fourth, couple of fourth. Also a second next year. It's not a deal. Which team? Again, looking at the salary cap situation. Might be a possibility with the Eagles. How about Quinton Mitchell? Close. So Cooper DeJean. Maybe I can get Cooper DeJean and Jordan Davis. And Jalen Coker. So see that they don't want to give Cooper DeJean. Maybe I can get a different cornerback. Like I will take Ringo. He's a good cornerback. He's not good, obviously, as Cooper DeJean, but he's not a bad cornerback, folks. So Jordan Davis, Jaden Coker, Ringo, welcome to New York. It was a stiff price, but it was a good deal. It doesn't let me restrict Abdul Kader deal. What about Malik Nabels? Yeah, so let's restrict Malik Nabels deal. We are in the negative, folks. We are in the negative. And the negative, but that is temporarily, ladies and gentlemen. Just release the kicker. Now some might say why you did that. Well, we're going to draft a kicker instead. And wait a second, why do I have 4 punter? I mean, come on, give me a break, folks. I don't need 4 punter on my team. I don't need 4 punter on this team. Should not be the case. Yeah, I mean, that's free up can see those sound good. It's not the best group, but it's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. Now I could release Michael Mayo, but I didn't trade for him to release him. Now I can release Trevon Robinson. I mean, he's not going to be starting for us in 800,000. Doesn't make sense. Oh, let's look at Mac draft number 5. There we go. Fernando Mendoza. There we go. And Caleb Downs is a great player, but talking about Mendoza. And I thought I have another first round pick. Did we not? I mean, I know that we traded with the Jets. Apparently, it doesn't look like. I mean, I'm pretty sure I trade with the Jets. I just want to make sure, folks, that is the case. Because if not, I will need to make another move. Yeah, I mean, there we go, the 19th pick, obviously. Obviously, we have the 19th pick. Let's go to the draft. I mean, you see the salary cap. It's not looking good, and it's okay. It's totally fine. Totally, completely fine. Now, if it works out like we expected, we are going to get Mendoza, we are going to get Jeremiah Love, we are going to get some good selections. But I want to see something. If I trade down with the Texans have the 2nd pick. No, wait a second. Where's the 2nd pick? The Vikings. The Vikings, I'm pretty sure will take Mendoza. So I'm going to pick Fernando Mendoza. Let's go. We just got a pretty good damn quarterback. There we go. 2nd pick for us will be the 19th pick. So I'm hoping Jeremiah Love is on the board, and no, too good to be true. Too good to be true. See, he's gone. Someone took him, and I don't blame him because he is one of the best players on the draft, in my opinion. So that changed everything, and not in a good way. Not in a good way, it changed everything, folks. So now I have to basically post a draft. I have to go to the trade center and see what can I get for the 19th overall pick. I mean, the Andre Swift, that is a good consolation price, obviously. Question is, can I get a first next year? So it looks like we basically have to trade picks because of this silly game. Silly game suggesting we have to trade away picks. If we have to trade away picks, we will trade away picks. I thought the Eagles would be interested, but they are not. The Falcons, I need to get multiple picks next year from the Atlanta Falcons in 2028. They are not indeed. Doesn't look like they are interested. '49ers are interested, but we just pulled off. We trade down, basically got a first next year, 2028, and a fifth this year, which I will be using that to make a good pick. We'll take Nick Singleton. I mean, Nicholas Singleton. He's not as good as Jeremiah Love, but he's not a bad running back, folks. He's not a bad running back. It's just Jeremiah Love, basically 90 overall. Going to be 90 overall. Going to be a stud. Now, I know I need a cornerback. This is the third round pick. Let's go with this guy. I mean, not sure how good he is, but we'll find out together, folks. Now we need another player. I mean, they're suggesting this guy is... This is the 4th round pick, by the way. Let's go with this wideout. With Max. Super Max. My next pick is in the 6th round. And I'm going to take a cornerback. And this is how silly this game, folks. This kicker is very good, but yet is not been drafted because he's a kicker. Dominic, welcome to New York. You see, he ranked, according to Mel Kiper, folks. Mel Kiper had him 3rd overall. We drafted him 192. We drafted him 192. I will definitely take that. Definitely take that. So, draft recap. 77 overall Mendoza, Nicholas Singleton, 74 overall. The linebacker Jake Goodley, 70 overall. You see our kicker Dominic, 81 overall. We got a cornerback 70 overall and wideout with 68 overall. So, not a bad draft class, I got to be honest with you all folks. This is not a bad draft class. The most important part, you can see Madden, make sure always reorder the depth chart. It's a must. It's absolutely a must. And at the moment we don't have a quarterback, which is not good. And we don't have a backup quarterback. We could turn off the salary cap, but after one season, no. Not going to do it, folks. Maybe after 2 or 3 seasons, but not after one season. Definitely not after one season. The good news, we don't have to cut anyone. That is good. Free agency. Bobby Wagner hasn't been signed. You can see we need to clear 17 mil. Wow, this guy, Eric Rivers, 73 overall, sitting in the practice squad available. Let's sign him, he's a rookie. Let's sign Sam Altman. It's a practice squad. So many good running backs, rookies. Rookie running back. Not that we need a running back, because I truly believe Nicholas Singleton, Cam Scadaboo will do a great job. I truly believe that. I want to see maybe sometime our starts could be available Like, I mean, this guy is 70 overall, and he's a... But wait, I think I saw someone who is younger, but better. Yeah, I mean, I signed this rookie from NC State. 68 overall, 22 years old. Why not? And then rookie from Colorado, 69th overall, 22 years old. Also a good rookie cornerback, 23 years old, 72 overall. I signed this free safety from South Carolina, from the Gamecocks. And I think I am done. Pretty sure I'm done. But now I need to, again, reorder the depth chart. So I see we have a quarterback. We signed him. Not sure when. Not asking question. But we signed him. Not asking question until season 5. After season 5, I will ask questions because then it will be the CPU. Now we have to download the draft class. We will have to edit it just a tiny bit. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Also the two freaking good wideout, Smith, Williams. Running back. It's a good draft class. Like McGill, the free safety, is a stud. So is Dylan Stewart. Anyway, let's jump right into the playoffs and see how we do in season 2. After all the trades, everything. After all the trade and everything. Are we in the playoffs? How well did... Yes, we did! Mendoza! Let's go! Fernando! I told you guys, folks, I told you guys, Fernando Mendoza is going to be really good. And look like at the moment we are going to have the 9th and the 10th pick and the 18th pick. Subject to change, because obviously if we win the Super Bowl, it will be the 22nd pick. So right now, Malachi Perez is taking defensive tackle, right tackle, and ahead of us, Bryce Young, not the quarterback, not the franchise quarterback for the Panthers. For my Carolina Panthers, but different Bryce Young, unrelated. And let's see, Wells, Tyler McGill scheduled to go 5th overall to the Cardinals. That is not fair because they already have Buda Baker. They already have Buda Baker. I might literally trade up with the Panthers or with the Raiders or with the Titans just so I can get McGill. But hey, not worrying about McGill. We're worrying about beating the Rams. And let's quickly look at how did we do it? I mean, I'm sure Max Crosby probably had 20 sacks. Yes, he did. 20.5 sacks. Let's freaking go. How well did Malik Nabels do? Not good, honestly. One touchdown doesn't cut it. Just doesn't cut it. Kim Scadaboo. 8 touchdown, let's freaking go. 8 rushing touchdown, let's go. How well did Lenton McCantley do? 6 touchdown, let's freaking go. So he put up better numbers than Malik Nabels. Jalen Cockers, who were acquired from the Eagles, put up 5 touchdowns and 890 yards. That is what we're talking about. Jalen. Michael Mayo, we acquired from the Raiders, and he got us 2 touchdowns. Jordan Davis, we acquired him from the Eagles in a massive trade, and he got us 11.5 sacks. Ringo, acquired in a trade from the Eagles, and he got us 103 tackles and 3 picks. Phillips, second season, much better. 107 tackles and 2 sacks. Wow. One of the free safety, he got us 83 tackles. Not good. Not bad. Actually pretty good. Tyler Navin finished with about the same numbers as last season, but 1.5 sacks. Let's go. Dean Bolton, 78 tackles, 1 sack. Not bad. My starting kicker, Mel Kiper, and him turned overall, and he finished with 80% kicking. Look at Nicholas Singleton. I didn't look at them. His stats. Oh, 2 touchdowns. Not bad. What about Fernando Mendoza, who already jumped up to 87 overall? His touchdowns could have been better, honestly. I mean, could have been better. And I just want to look to see quickly. I know this is not the rebuild, but I'm curious to see how well Jeremiah Love did. How well did he do, the rookie phenomenal running back from Notre Dame? So, this is not fair. The rich got richer, the Chiefs. 90 overall Jeremiah Love. And he put up massive numbers. I mean, 6 touchdowns, 950 yards, 50 yards. The rich got richer. Let's quickly look at the playoff bracket. So we are the 7th seed. We got in as a wild card, but who cares? We are in. We are in, and we are going to make some noise. So we win, we go to Detroit. We lose, we finish our season. So we are going to Los Angeles. We win, we beat Detroit. Then afterward, on the lower side of the bracket and the NFC, you have the Eagles hosting the Packers, the Falcons hosting, the Tampa is hosting the Falcons. NFC South showdown, the 6th seed. In the AFC and the lower side of the bracket, the Bills, the 5th seed, traveling to Houston to take on the 4th seed Texans. 6th seed Chiefs taking on the 3rd seed Ravens. Jesse Minter, the new Ravens coach, got them into the playoff. And on the upper end, you have Los Angeles Chargers 2 seed against the 7 seed Broncos, and you have the 1 seed New England. For now, we have to play, and we only, folks, play offense only. I don't play defense. Defense is boring. So we are 83 overall. The Rams are 86. Madden is suggesting we don't have a chance. I'm about to prove them wrong. Because we have Mendoza, and he's going to put up a great numbers. We get the ball first. Let's start it off running the ball with Cam Scatterboo line up in an I formation. Scatterboo! Boo boo boo! Nothing is doing on that play. 2nd down. Let's go with another run. This time it's in shotgun. Mendoza snapped the ball and nothing is doing on the play, and we lost the yard. We lost the yard. That it's not something we can afford. 3rd down coming up. Here comes the snap. Pressure. Oh, he dropped the ball. Come on, Malik. Come on. Come on. Cannot do that, Malik. By the way, we are using the Chiefs offensive play book. The reason why is because we have Matt Nagy in real life was hired to be the offensive coordinator, and he used to have the Chiefs playbook. And Johnson, 1st down, C.O. Johnson. Let's go. Fernando Mendoza, 2nd play, 2nd passing situation, 1st down for the rookie from Indiana. Scatter, boo, 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 boo! Stiff arm, moving around, 1st down, New York Giants! Football! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go with the running play. Inside zone from shotgun, 46-yard line. Scatterboo! Scatterboo with the big run! Middle of the field! 1st down! New York Giants! Football! Cam! Scatterboo! Boo! 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 Scatterboo! Scatterboo! 1st down Giant from the Rams 31-yard line. Shotgun. Throw! Oh no! That is a bad throw by the rookie. That was a bad throw. We need to bounce back. And we can do it on this drive. Someone need to put a block on Brandon Young, folks. Just a suggestion. Put a block on him, please. Throw, caught. That is a face mask, my gosh. Are you kidding me? That was a face mask. I guess they don't call it face masks in the NFL anymore. That was a clear face mask. Scatterboo, Scatterboo. Go, go, Cam. 1st down, Giants. It's a good run. 1st down. They get the ball, the Rams get the ball to start the 2nd half, so it would be good if we can get some points here. Scatterboo with the good cutback, and fumble, no! Come on, Cam! Gosh! Outstanding job by my defense to hold them to a field goal. Go, Seal, go! 1st down, Giants! That is a massive catch. We still have all of our timeout. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, Theo. First down, Giants. C.O. Johnson. Let's go, guys. Jalen Corkill, timeout, New York. Let's go, guys. And look like Malik got in the field, folks. Malik got in the field. Let's go with the match. It worked out gorgeous before. Maybe it will again. Theo Johnson, oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? I'm going to gamble here and go for it. I know we need points, but Michael Mayo, go, 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 go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! That is how you gamble! John Harbaugh, first and goal! New York Giants! Let's go. Michael Mayo, touchdown! New York Giants! Let's go! Touchdown, G-Man! We got a ball. Defense playing great. Time for the offense to extend the lead. Oh no! Oh no! Michael Mayo went down and that was a pick. But I'm not sure why the Rams went for two, folks. Good catch, Michael Mayo. This is a good play for me. I like it. Johnson, go, go, go! Go, Theo! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's freaking go! Mayo! And if it works, you keep on trying it again and again. Tried for Cocker, and that wasn't dangerous, but it's okay. Michael Mayo, good block, Scatterboo, let's go! That's down New York. Jalen Corkill, first and goal, Giants. Let's go, guys. Just wanted to make sure I catch it. They suffered an injury. Wondering if that is young. No! Gosh, Fernando, that is terrible! That was terrible! I mean, it's great we get good field position, but we have to capitalize. We really do. I mean, 161 yard, it's okay, but too many bad picks. Especially the last one. And gosh, that is a bad drop. Oh gosh. Now I have no choice to punt it. I have no choice but to punt it. Maybe I can get it turnover. Defense, please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Yes. Let's go. Thank you, defense. Let's win it, folks. Let's win it. Let's win it. Michael Mayer, first down. Almost. I can still run the ball, but I just want to move the ball. And we got a first down. Let's go. Theo Johnson, good job. Go. Let's go, Theo. Jalen Corkill, that is a good catch. Good catch. 2 minutes. 29-yard line, 29 yards to go for a touchdown in the lead. Let's go. Michael Mayer, first down, right at the 20. Johnson, go! Let's go! First and goal, Giants! Well, it's a different rebuild. 5 season, I'm controlling it. And my gosh, 5 season, I'm controlling it. The other 5 season, the CPU will control it. Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? That was the winning touchdown. And this is, by the way, season 2. Johnson! Oh my gosh! 4th and goal. We have the ball at the 1. What do I do here with Mendoza? What do I do here? I'm going to go with the mash. And I better score. Oh no! Gosh! Get it! Gosh! Oh my gosh, this is so freaking frustrating. This is so freaking frustrating, folks. This is so freaking frustrating. My gosh. Am I regret that play call? No, because that play worked for us throughout the freaking game. So we are about to approach season 3. Well, but I mean, we had success running that play. I mean, if we had the tush push in Madden, I would have run the tush push. I didn't have the tush push. I didn't have the tush push ability. Was I thinking about running a sneak? Yes, but from the 1 yard line. And by the way, look at the salary cap. 176 millions to work with. 176 millions to work with. Let's look at the mock draft. So we are scheduled to pick 8 overall. We have 3 first round pick. 13 overall, and 19 overall. Now, I need a free safety. I need a free safety. And I'm wondering if I should trade with the Raiders 2 of the first round pick to draft Troy McGill. That is what I'm wondering. That is what I'm wondering. We have a lot of players to negotiate. There's one player that we acquired. Malik Nabels. I'm going to keep him, but I might trade him because his numbers were not good, folks. He only had 1 touchdown. Let's bring back this right guard. So, I mean, that play, what? My gosh, are you kidding me? Now, I have to bring back Jordan Davis, who was great. He had 11.5 sacks. So that, the mash wasn't a bad play, folks. It wasn't a bad play. Wasn't a bad play. I mean, one of my tight end, Michael Mayo, he put up great numbers in that game. Theo Johnson put up great numbers, but we had so many bad interceptions by my rookie quarterback, Mendoza. Ringo put up great numbers. So we are going to keep him. Oh my gosh, so he is walking. He is walking. So the question is, do I franchise tag him or Ringo? And the answer is neither. I mean, you're right that you don't call the same play again and again, but we're talking about playing against computer. The computer is not that smart, honestly. Oh, wow. Zay Flowers. I didn't anticipate Zay Flowers would be a free agent. I didn't anticipate Zay Flowers being a free agent. I didn't anticipate Zay Flowers being a free agent, and is very much interested in coming to New York. We need another quarterback because we already have Mendoza. And I think this fullback, I know I don't need a fullback, but 77 overall, 24 years old. Let's bring him to New York. Let's bring him to New York, and then I have to bring back this guy. Hopefully that. So it looks like I have to overpay him, and I don't like it. But luckily, we have the money. We have the money. Will that put us over the top? No, and I mean, he's the best right guard. 26 years old. So there we go, we move to the top. Let's let's see. I definitely want to get Ringo. Let's see if he has an offer. He does not. So I can give him something reasonable. And then Brandon Jones is a good free safety. And you know what? Let's sign Jenkins. Sign Jenkins. Hopefully we'll accept it. Yeah. And I'm about to trade so look like just want to see who we got. So we got Zay Flowers. We didn't get Jenkins. Wow. Even though we won the lead. What about Ringo? Did I get Ringo? Yes, I did. What about the right guard? Yes, we did. Good. Oh, by the way, Chris Paul, folks, is in the game. Chris Paul is not with the Raptors, but he's a free agent in the NFL. Keep an eye on that. I can sign Washington, but I don't need Washington. I know I need a quarterback. Let's sign Mac Jones. To be my backup. And now let's use what we have. You can see we still have Max Crosby. So I want to see if I can move up. I believe the Chargers have the 5th pick. I need to see. Maybe it's the Chargers or the Cardinals. No, it's the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals. And we just traded for the 3rd pick. And out of curiosity, if I move Max Crosby and Malik Nabels, can I potentially get Jeremiah Love, the best running back in the NFL? And let's see who else. In George Kotlakis. They have to give me something 18 mil. Well, Crazy Jones will do it. They have to basically 23 mil. No, so I want to see what offers can I get for Max Crosby. Those are not good offers. I got to be honest with you all folks. I mean, we are talking about a 99th overall ranked player. But wait a second. Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson. No, but then again, no. So Jamal Stewart, I know he's a bust, but in Madden he's 84 overall. Maybe Jamal Chase. Maybe the 18th pick. Then maybe DJ Turner. We'll give you also Malik Nabels if you do it. Give you Malik Nabels. If you do it. So, it's a stiff price, but I got me Jamal Chase, folks. I got me the best wideout. Jamal Stewart is not a great player, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's sign Miles Murphy. So it doesn't look like it will work for us, but probably because we have the massive offer to Mac Jones. So Mac Jones accepted it. The fullback accepted it? Yes, he did. Good. So let's see if I can restructure one of the player contract. So we just restructured Zay Flowers deal. Which just freed us enough money to sign Miles Murphy, so I'm giving him a 1-year deal. Prove it that you want it. Then the next year you will get better offer. Now Max Crosby was a great player. He is a great player, but it's Madden, folks. It's after all Madden. Look at the mock draft. So I didn't realize we have the second and the third pick. This might be a flaw. Because here's the deal. If I truly have the third pick, I'm going to take Simmons and then McGee. And then maybe Ryan Williams. We'll see. So let's start drafting season 3. Skip ahead. So Troy McGill, welcome to New York. We got the third pick. The third. Next up. And you know what? Simpson, Colin Simmons. Let's freaking go. Yeah, so the mock draft was definitely not correct. As you all saw, folks. As you all saw. Pro Day. The Pro Day. How they were. All position. And you know what? This is where we might trade a pick. Or instead, I'm going to let the CPU take over. I got me the 2 players I wanted, the rest CPU. Draft recap. We got 88 overall and 79 overall. The rest of them, not really good, but 88 overall. We got a freaking stud. Free safety. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go, folks. Let's freaking go. Week 2. We're about to go into week 3, which is then. We will have to basically have to cut some players, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we have to cut 7 players. Let's look at the free agency. And Christian Benmore is sitting there. He's 28 years old. I can sign him. Oh, I cannot. I thought I have the money. I thought I have the money. Apparently I don't. But I do have the money to sign Al Davis, Ray Davis. Now we need to cut 8 players. So Sam Altman, we need to cut 7 more. See, we have so many running backs that we signed last season. I'm wondering why I could not put him in the practice squad. This game has a lot of glitch. I mean, you see those two. I mean, we just put those two in the practice squad, but yet they are showing up on my active roster. They should show up in the practice squad. Hopefully, Madden 2027 will be a glitch-free game. That is what I'm hoping. Because it's making it difficult to rebuild when players that you know you move to the practice squad are actually in your active roster. Should definitely not be the case. Oh wow! Tyler Warren is being offered by the Colts. So we just got ourselves the best, one of the best young tight end in the game, Tyler Warren. Definitely change everything. And yeah, the price was stiff. Price was stiff, but what I do want, Cornell Tate, 82 overall, Xavier Watts, you're giving away one of your best players. Xavier Watts, wow. And that changed so much because I didn't anticipate getting Xavier Watts. You can see it's 85 overall. Look at another team. Maybe I can get like a third, a fourth, maybe a second. So that is that. Time to go to the depth chart, reorder it because you see it's so freaking out of order. So why is Nick Sillington my starting running back ahead of Cam Scadaboo? I mean, this is more like it. My wideout is through the roof. Now we have to load for season 3, 2028 NFL draft. Got some good quarterbacks and other players all around. And now, playoffs. We're talking about playoffs. Not a game, but we are talking about playoffs. We are talking about playoffs. Are we in the playoffs? No! We did not make it. We did not make it. And we end up not as good as we wanted to. This is so frustrating, folks. But luckily, next season will basically be my last season that I'm taking control over it. After that, CPU. And how am I supposed to do anything with $1 million in cap room? How? This better be a flaw. This better be a flaw. So I have nothing that I can work with. There we go, 57 mils. That is much more reasonable. Still not as much as last year's when I had 180 mil, literally. But it's enough. Now I know players want to negotiate, but I need to clear up some money. Tyler McGill, by the way, already 91 overall. Wow. Yeah, let's free up Jamar Chase contract. Absolutely, let's do it. Rick Structure, Zay Flowers. I'm pretty sure we just freed up another 15 mil. Now we need to keep Lenton McCantley, Mendoza, with 95 overall. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at season 1, season 2. Season 1, 85.1 quarterback rating. Season 2, 102.8. 36 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. How well did Jamal Stewart do? 7 sacks? That is not bad. Honestly. Miles Melfi put up also 7 sacks. Wow. We have a lot of players we need to negotiate. Tyler Warren, Abdul Carter, Lenton McCantley. I definitely don't want to lose him. And I'm glad I kept him. Let's bring back Jamal Stewart, Dre Phillips. I want to look at his numbers before I make a move. 96 tackles. Last season he had 2 sacks. This year no sacks. No interception. I mean, he wanted to come back, but give him some offer and see. So he accepted it. He took less salary but more signing bonus. Theo Johnson, definitely want to bring him back, even though he only had 1 touchdown. Jackson Smith Powell. So he's going to free agent, fine. Tyler Naben, 103 tackles, a sack, 1 sack. Let's go. Wow, so you want to play for another team. Let's bring back Miles Melfi. So fine, so he's betting on himself, free agency, totally fine. So he came back, took less than what I wanted to give him. And I think we are done. With 30 mil money, let's use the free agency available. Wow. Xavier McKinney and Cooper DeJean, my gosh. Cooper. Wow. Xavier Worthy. Not that I need a wideout, but Cooper DeJean. Let's roll the book. I mean, Rayshon Gary. So I guess we have to see if we got Cooper DeJean. If we did, great. If not, it's all good. Xavier Worthy signed with the Browns. What about Cooper DeJean? He signed with the Steelers. So fine. I mean, in a way, totally fine, because that allowed me the flexibility to sign other players. But it's not. So Tyler Naben, I mean, let's see if he will come back. The Falcons will trade away Xavier Watts, trying to replace him with Naben. I don't think so. So we've moved up ahead of the Falcons. Let's see Nick Bolton. So now I have to basically do some shuffling. If I have 21 mil, I know I need a quarterback. Not a quarterback. What am I saying? I don't need a quarterback. I need something else. Like, what we need is a left guard in a wheel position. What the Titans need is a cornerback, and we have plenty of those. And they need a defensive tackle. And I can give them Alexander and see if that will do it. It did not, but so we just got a pretty good left guard, a very good wheel player, and what else do I want to move? Or who else I should say I want to move? Let's see. Ed Oliver, pretty good defensive tackle. But I do want to get a wheel player. Actually a Mike. Pardon me. Maybe CJ Allen. Nope. What about the Chiefs? Maybe I can get Sammy Brown. Maybe the Colts. Like they need to get rid of the money. Eagles. Would put the Eagles over the cap. Ow. So it's not working. Maybe the the Falcons. No, so what about the Jags? Jags or the Jets. One of the two, no. So the Lions. Maybe Arnold. What about the Pats? Oh, the Raiders. Oh, the Rams. Or the Ravens. Okay, so I got Simpson, who's better, younger player than McFadden. Now I'm about to signed Nick Bolton. Hopefully that will put us in the top. So which quarterback? Let's sign Tommy Costantino. And he's a good young quarterback. Let's go. Doesn't look like we got Nick Bolton, or not yet. No, gosh. He went to the Colts. I guess the next option, Bobby Oberiki. And Myles Murphy has no offer. Myles Murphy put up great numbers. I forgot about Jackson Smith-Powell with us in free agency. I do need a center. Let's sign Kate Mays. And did we get? Yes, we did. So I guess, I mean, we can sign Will Richter, but we don't need a kicker. That is for sure. So here's what we're going to do, folks. Since we don't have picks next season 2, season 3, just going to skip ahead right into the off season. Right into preseason, should mention. I'm going to sim right through the regular season. We don't have a draft, so anyway, what we do need is to reorder the depth chart, because otherwise it's not going. Just want to make sure. So now we are going to go right into the playoff season. This is literally season 4. Basically season 4. So season 4 coming up. Season 4, are we in the playoffs? Of course we are in the playoffs. 15-2. Let's go, folks. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Let's go. We are the 1 seed. 15-2, John Harbaugh. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who will we face second round? Carolina. Now, I know it's Madden, but this is my favorite team, the Panthers. I'm going to think through. Hopefully we will win. Then after that I will jump if we win. And we lost by a point. Gosh. We lost by a freaking point. Oh well. Hopefully my Panthers will win the Super Bowl. If not in real life, hopefully in Madden, Carolina win the Super Bowl. I will be very happy about it. Everyone, stand and cheer for the Panthers. Stand and cheer for the team, the pride of both Carolina, the city of the Queen, Carolina. So the Panthers won the Super Bowl. At least we lost to the Super Bowl champ. But I don't have money. I don't have money. I don't have money. 29 mil. I need to free up some money. Need to free up some money. Sure, I can free up Landon McCantley. Yeah, another 10 mil. I mean, it's basically kicking the can down the road, but something we have to do. Now, wait a second. How in the freaking world did Mac Jones end up with the Giants? And I'm confused. I'm so confused. I mean, you see, this game is, folks, Mac Jones apparently is on the roster, but yet is not on the depth chart. EA, ridiculous. So ridiculous, folks. This is so ridiculous. Now, I'm going to wait, so if he's not on the roster, why are you showing him? This game is silly by the day. I mean, I could release Jamal Chase, but I'm not going to. Definitely, I don't want to release Tyler Warren. Seal Johnson. So I don't plan on releasing Michael Mayo because it's not Walt doing it. So we just saved up a ton of money by releasing Jedrick Wills. I could save 10 mil, but it's not going to work out. Now, I don't know how in the world did I end up with this guy. Jonah Williams will be released. Save up 2 mil. Let's look at Myles Murphy's stats. Second season, good, but not as good as the previous year. Jamal Stewart numbers, pretty good, 7.5 sacks, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going to release Myles Murphy. But I can release this guy and save me 500,000. And then my defensive tackle situation. So I'm not sure why Mac Jones ended up with the Giants. And I'm not sure why we did it. Some moves don't make sense. Let's look at Bobby Obereke numbers. How good was he? Wow, 111 tackles. That is definitely something I'm going to try to bring him back. If I can. If I can. Simpson, Gray. Just free up a tiny bit of money. Can I free up more? No. Wanted. See if I can do it with Tyler McGill. So of course, Mendoza, I'm bringing him back. Joe. So I have no choice but here's what I'm going to do, folks. This is not what I meant. Let's see, no. Free agency. Free agency. Let's see, folks. Free agency. I want to see maybe how to progress. uh, league advancement. So here's what I'm going to do. We are going to go next 10 season. I didn't want to turn off the salary cap and all of that. So we are going to basically sim through the next 10 seasons, see what exactly did we do. That is what I want to do. So as you saw, folks, I didn't want to basically turn the salary cap off and all of that. We are going to advance next. I'm actually going to stop in 2035, and then we will see. We will see in 2035 how we're looking. So we are about to see, folks. 2035, I will end, and we will see. Did I win one Super Bowl with the Giants? Just one. I'm trying to see if I can win a Super Bowl, multiple Super Bowls. Did the Giants make the right hire? Is John Harbaugh the man for the job? Or should they have hired someone else? We are going to find out. You and I, ladies and gentlemen. because I believe the CPU might do it right. Unfortunately, this is the part for the game that it's taking a long time to think through. That is something Madden 2027, EA need to fix it. So it will be seen through much faster. Much faster, because why are we wasting literally 6-7 minutes simming through when we can do it in 2-3 minutes? Something that EA need to fix. Something that EA should definitely fix. So we are about to find out literally in about a minute and a half. It's about a minute and a half. So what can I tell you, folks? I wish it would move so much faster. But hey, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. It's not like I have the magic controls that I can press the button and basically in a second swim through. So we are about to find out at the end of 2035 season we are about to find out how many Super Bowls did we win? Did we keep Fernando Mendoza? Is Fernando Mendoza my starting quarterback? Or did a CPU made a wrong decision and let him walk? So let's end this. Let's end this swim through and see how well. First thing I want to see, how good are we? 88 overall, 87 overall, 87 offense, 88 defense. Let's look at the team. I see Fernando Mendoza is still the starting quarterback. That is good. McGill is still on the Giants. Will Anderson, wow! Wow! And who is Trey Smack? 10-year experience kicker. I see, unfortunately, we didn't keep. Nick Singleton is pretty good, but Scadaboo is probably retired, maybe? Who is Jeremy Johnson, folks? Different tight end than when I left it to the CPU. But Will Anderson, wow. I'm curious to see, well, is Jamal Chase playing? Wait, so Jamal Chase retired? Wow. Jamal Chase retired. Isaac Brown apparently is the best running back in the game. Much better than Jeremiah Love and Ashton Gentry. Who is the best player all around? Nick Herrera, a wideout. Trey McGill, Giant, 99 overall, 29 years old. DJ Lagway for my Panthers, 99 overall. Dylan Riola for the Buccaneers, 98 overall. Anyway, let's look at the stats, folks. Let's look at the stats. League history. So 2035, Rams won it. 2034, the Raiders won. 2033, the Ravens won. Isaac Brown. 2032, Carolina Panthers won. But who is Mike Trevor Wallace? So the Panthers won. Coach of the Year. Oh, by the way, MVP Fernando Mendoza. MVP in 2035. Doesn't look like Mendoza won it in. You won it in 2032. 2031, congratulations to Shador Sanders. And congratulations to the 49ers. 2030, Panthers. Panthers win another Super Bowl. Mendoza win another MVP. 2029, the Bears defeated the Chiefs. Caleb Williams led the Bears to a Super Bowl. 2028, my Panthers won. Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh. MVP, Fernando Mendoza. Stats and award. So we are ranked number 10th overall. Best coach in the NFL. And wait, Dave Canales is now with the 49ers? What the heck is going on here? Legacy. John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh versus John Harbaugh. User. 10th overall. Not bad, folks. So, I think that was a fun rebuild. Congratulations to Fernando Mendoza. According to Madden, you are going to be one of the best quarterbacks.